With October finished, it's now the time to look to the future, which is November! Hey everyone, welcome back to Andrew's Wizardly Reads. As always, guys, I'm Andrew. Today I have got my November 2021 TBR for you. But before we get to that TBR, make sure you're liking and subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you can get regular updates for when I put out new content. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And that said, guys, I have got a packed TBR for November 2021. I have signed up for way too many buddy reads, and the Patron stuff is now starting to kind of come into effect. So let's start with Patreon. The Patreon buddy read for this month is going to be the first book in the Lotlands by Jonathan French, and that's going to be The Grey Bastards. Basically, this came down right to the wire. It was either going to be The Last Watch by J.S. Dews, or it was going to be The Grey Bastards by Jonathan French. And literally, this just eked it out. So I'm super excited because my good friend and BookTube big sister, Leslie from The Nerdy Narrative, absolutely adores this series. And so I'm super excited to see what it has in store for me. And if I like it, I'm going to continue until I'm done. Then, of course, one of my patrons got to choose a book for me to read. Any book that I own, he was allowed to go on there and say, hey, read either the first or the next book in that series. And thank you, Patrick, for choosing this one because I have been interested. So that is going to be The Atlantis Gene by A.G. Riddle. This is kind of this is a thriller, which is something you don't usually see me read on the channel. But Leslie read this one as well, and she absolutely loved it. She said, once you start, you can't put it down. So I'm super excited for that. All right, that's the end of the patron stuff. But also, we do a DNF Redemption. Now, at the time of filming, there isn't a clear winner, so this one is a maybe. But right now, it's winning by 2 votes at the time of recording. And that's going to be Tad Williams' Otherland. It is eking out the win. Anything could happen. Literally, DNF Redemption has been up for only a single day, but this is still leading by 2 votes. So it's a big, beefy book, but right now, I'm going to tentatively place Otherland. Of course, if another book ends up winning, this will, of course, be replaced by said book. But, time being the way it is, at the time of recording, it is Otherland. Hey guys, editing Andrew here real quick. So, a couple changes to the TBR. I will not be reading Bloodline because it has already been read. I now will be slotting in Reaper, which is the 10th book in the Cradle series. I will also be reading the second half to the last 25%, depending on how far I get in Stephen King's It. If you saw that video, I put out a poll. Y'all voted. I'm going to try and fit that in to the very end of October and the month of November. And then also Otherland was actually just beat out by the Dragon Republic. So that is going to be November's DNF Redemption. That said, back to the video. Peace out. Alright, now it's time for buddy reads and what have you. Alright, so I have mentioned this before, but I am doing a read-along I'm doing a buddy read with Baron from Your Brain on Books. It is going to be the first buddy read of his Discord, which I will go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can hop in and see what he's all about. I love his channel. You should totally be checking Baron out. Baron's absolutely fantastic. You can consider this a call to go and subscribe to Baron because he's absolutely awesome. I'm going to go ahead and link his channel down below because, guys, Baron is just fantastic. He's well-spoken. He's articulate. His collection is gorgeous. His shelves are beautiful. If you aren't checking out Baron, you're doing yourself a disservice. Consider this a shout-out, Baron. I freaking love what you're doing, man. So I'm super excited to be reading some more Clive Barker, finally. It's been a long time. I think the last Clive Barker I read was last year. It was Weave World when Mike was doing his book, his read-along for it as well. All right, continuing on with The Quest of Anthony Ryan. It is time for Tower Lord. I took a 1-month break, but it's time to come back to it. I think I'm doing a buddy read with this with John from Walker White 7. We typically do a buddy read. We've taken a little bit of a break, but it's time to come back and experience the goodness that is Anthony Ryan. I have heard mixed things because this moves into a multi-POV format. I don't mind multi-POV. Of course, Valen Alsorna is amazing, so it will be a little hard to give up some page count to another POV, but I'm here for it. I am going to enter this with an open mind. All right, more buddy reads, guys. More buddy reads. Months ago, I believe on a live show, Philip Chase put a comment that, hey, if you want to read Long Price Quartet together, I'm totally down. So I pinged him on Twitter, and I was like, hey, if you're serious, let's get it done. And then he was like, hey, do you want to make this a thing? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's make it a thing. So we asked some people to join us. So Long Price Quartet, we are starting with A Shadow in Summer, I believe is the first book. Volumes 1 and 2 of the Long Price Quartet. I'm glad I grabbed the right bind up here. So I believe joining us is Nico from Nico's Book Reviews, Evie from She Was Only Evie, and Sarah from Sarah Reads, along with me and Philip Chase. We are going to be doing one of these a month, is my understanding of the format, and I am super excited, especially if we get to do live shows, because frankly, Philip Chase is amazing, Sarah's amazing, Evie's amazing, Nico's amazing. I mean, I've got so many great friends on BookTube. I am just so honored to have gotten to know all these people, guys. It's awesome. I've got so many people to buddy read with. It's making me happy. Speaking of buddy reads and channel read-alongs, we have an unofficial/official read-along of Mike Shell's Iconoclast still going in the Wizzly Do It Discord. Link in the description down below. If you still want to join in, these are very, very short books. They look beefy. They're not. Look at that. Big font, nice, just beefy margins. Ugh. Yeah, I love it. Gorgeous cover art. Guys, we had a lot of fun reading Aching God. I am super excited to still be co-hosting this with Leslie from The Nerdy Narrative. She is my BookTube big sister, and I love her so much. And guys, I have nothing but good things to say about Iconoclast and Sin Eater, because this is already a reread for me. Did I mention Evie earlier? Yeah, we're going to talk about a little bit of Dune. We had a scheduling conflict, so we decided to push back the Dune Messiah live show, which means that gives me a little bit more time to read Children of Dune. I was supposed to read it last month. I decided to push it. Guys, I'm super excited for this. I love Dune so much. I've had nothing but great experiences with the series. It is fantastic. Tons of fun. Guys, if you are not reading Dune, it may not be for everybody, but it's a beautiful story. It's got tons of great influences on the genre as a whole. I'm super excited because I enjoyed Messiah, and I heard that Messiah is the weakest of the first 3 books, and then like Children of Dune brings it back. So if it's going to bring it back, I hope it brings it back with a little bit of oomph. So yeah, let's look forward to that. More buddy reads, more read-alongs. This one's actually a read-along. We're going to do Salute the Dark, which is the 4th book in Shadows of the Apt. By the time this comes out, I will have been in a live show for Blood of the Mantis, as Alan would say, or as I would say, Blood of the Mantis. But we're going to go with Blood of the Mantis since it's Alan's read-along. It is... Guys, I'm enjoying Shadows of the Apt. Empire in Black and Gold was still my favorite. But I feel like Blood of the Mantis was just this great transitory book. And it's going to all pay off here in Salute the Dark. When Alan first announced this read-along, he said that the first 4 books kind of made up this arc. And so I'm kind of curious to see where we end up in Salute the Dark. I'm super excited. I don't know what to expect. I kind of know what to expect. I have read the first 3 books. But I'm just so excited to be continuing this read-along. So as you can see, we've got a lot of books. I'll hold up the money shot here in a moment. And then another reread for me. I was invited by Kate, the Literary Apothecary, who was absolutely fantastic, and you should totally check her out. You can tell this is the month of just buddy reads, rereads, read-alongs. I'm in it. I am in it to win it. And guys, we're going to talk about Bloody Rose because she invited me to be a part of an author interview that we've got going on in either November or December. I think it's December, with Nicholas Eames. I'm super excited. I read this, I think 7 or 8 months ago. And I'm just excited to revisit it because I really, really enjoyed it. And I want to see if it offers even more on a revisit. So we're going to do Bloody Rose. All right. And then finally, I was going to hold up some Will White. This will see me fully caught up unless, of course, no, I think Reaper drops on the 2nd. So I'm going to be 1 book behind, but I tried my best to catch up as fast as possible. So I'm super excited for that. you can definitely look forward to seeing a review of this. I have reviewed every single Will White book on the channel, guys. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, it's coming. I'm actually, at the time of recording, reading Winter Steel. So I'm super excited for this, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that. So, that said, guys, that is the November TBR. Let me know in the comments down below what your TBR is looking like. Do you have any books that you absolutely have to get in before the end of the year? Because, I mean, guys, we're almost there. And, yeah, so just let me know. Or, if you want to chat on a more regular basis, check the description down below for the link to the Wizardly Duo Discord. We would love to have you there. Or, if you want to support the channel on a more regular basis, you can subscribe to the Patreon. Your support is always appreciated. And until next time, guys, peace out. Stay magical. Bye. And as always, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons.